Welcome, guys, to the daily analysis for Feb 19th. So far, this week has kind of played out to the expectations. All right. We discussed in the weekly watch list how everybody was bearish going into the weekend, but we are still to break major supports, and 594 area was going to be crucial at the start of this week. So, right off the bat on Tuesday, we did have some bearish push that held at 594, and then we start to see a reversal. Yesterday, our objective was pretty clear. As long as we hold above 601.5 to 602 area, we could expect a move higher. I had said once we are around the 608 area, the 50 HMA, if early in the morning we had pushed there, then we would have expected some weakness. So early in the morning, we opened around the support area and pushed higher, and that was a great scalp, exactly as we had planned. What happened after? We got some consolidation and then some pullback into the end of the day. Now, some consolidation between 50 HMA and 9 HMA is normal after an initial push like this. The pullback was deeper, as you guys can see. But overall, at the end of the day, after the initial push, we just chopped or consolidated. So, how is the context today? Well, this is the larger range that QQQ has been since Feb 3rd. All right, we discussed that yesterday. This is the smaller range now, where we have been since Thursday. All right, so we were in this upper part of this larger range until 12th of Feb, broke lower, and now we are starting to retest that area. So, what does that mean for today? For today, we are starting to get into this cluster of moving averages, and that's your neutral territory. Okay, so 610, yesterday's highs, those are the major levels that bulls will need to capture and hold above in order to see any bullish behavior today. All right, so above 610 is when you can get bullish. Where is your neutral territory? 610 to around 605, 604.5 is your neutral territory. So this range from there all the way till here, that's where you are neutral. If we hold below 604.5 area, yesterday's, let's say, breakout spot or this gap high, whatever you want to call it, if we hold below this, all right, we could see a test of yesterday's lows around 601.5, and then after that we could see more weakness back to 597 and 594. So this area around 604.5, 605 area, that's going to be crucial this morning. If we can hold above it, then we are in neutral territory. If we stay below this, then we are bearish minded for a test of yesterday's lows and then potentially lower. How does the order look? The order looks like it's going to be choppy. It's going to be consolidation. Semis are slightly stronger than QQQ in the pre-market, and SPY is obviously in the middle of the two. So far the order is for chop. Obviously, if that resolves, then in one direction or the other, then we can create our bias based on that. So what does that mean for our game plan this morning for QQQ? Well, we are planning to open right below this area of 604.23. That means there's a small gap. If that gap fills early in the morning and then we reject back below 604.5, that's bearish. All right. If that gap fills and then price holds above this area, then you can look for a move back up to 608, potentially 610. Bullishness is only above 610. So I hope that's clear.